Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Doctor Who. Last time on Doctor Who, we had the Almost People. Continuing on from the Rebel Flesh, the Gangers and the OGs fought a war until everyone just kind of got tired of it, except for Jen, who went insane. And, yeah, we escaped. We escaped Jennifer's wrath, and two of the people that escaped were the Ganger versions, and their OGs died, but Cleves was the OG and her Ganger died, and the Doctor's Ganger died, and then at the end it was revealed that Amy has been a Ganger this whole time, and she has been, pretty much throughout the entire season, she has been in some sort of weird tube, pregnant as all get out, and every time our Amy has seen the woman, come through the panel, that has been the woman coming through the panel where Amy is actually being kept, and she's like, oh, don't worry, you'll get through this, or something. And the Doctor basically destroys the Ganger, leaving Amy in labor in a tube, and the Doctor and Rory are going to go find her, and it was very traumatic and weird, and so yeah. With that being said, no spoilers, let's just get on with this episode. We got to see how this continues. Here we go.
He's on his way.
20,000 light years away. Oh gosh. The Cybermen!
Not even an army can get in the way.
Which man is she talking about, though?
He looks young, but he's lived for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah, that's the Doctor.
And wherever they take you, Melody, however scared you are, I promise you, you will never be alone.
Although, that does apply to Rory, too. I'm very curious, who is she talking about? Honestly, both of them are coming for you. It's Rory.
Last Centurion.
Ha!
I have a message and a question.
Hell yeah.
Where is my wife?
Yes!
You tell me now, and I'll be on my way.
Oh, shit.
What is the Doctor's message?
Huh.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
When I was a little girl,
Shit.
I had an imagination.
Oh, shit. Oh, the two of them are getting serious. Holy crap, the last Centurion.
He's got a box covered.
I like that they played with us again. Yeah, they couldn't fool me. We all know Rory's coming for her.
And we've been running ever since.
Oh my gosh. God, we just started. I've already written down 3 notes.
If the Doctor's really coming here, where is he?
He's the Doctor. He could be anywhere in time and space.
Yeah. I feel like you should fear Rory more. Also, now we're in London in 1888.
It means a very old debt is
The
to
TARDIS.
be repaid. Pack the cases, Jenny. We're going to need the swords.
Oh. Whoa, what the hell? The Doctor's gathering an army. The Santarans.
And perhaps one day, you and I shall meet on the field of battle, and I will destroy you for the glory of the Santaran Empire.
Thanks, nurse.
Yeah. Well, at least you'll get to that point. River Song?
Demons Run.
Yep.
How did you know?
I'm from his future. I always know.
Yeah.
Because this is it.
This is where he meets you?
This is the day he finds out who I am.
Oh, shit. Well, good to know.
Demons run when a good man goes to war.
Oh, shit.
No, please! Not me!
Oh.
You don't need me!
The doctor has come for his debt.
I'm old! I'm fat! I'm blue! You can't need me!
Oh my gosh. That is terrifying.
But I was just a little girl.
So was I.
Yeah.
You must be very special.
Is that?
Hey. You can wait a long time for the doctor, but he's worth it, okay?
Is
He's
that?
coming, no question about it. Just
Ask
make
her
sure
name.
I'm right side when he gets here.
On this day,
Is
in this place, the
whatever.
Doctor
Fuck you.
will fall.
No, he won't.
The man who
That was that.
The man who reasons, the man who lies, will meet the perfect answer.
Is that River Song?
They never can be.
It's all tied up and shit.
And they can never, ever be.
Shit.
Try.
Ha!
Amelia Pond! Get your coat!
Ha! Get your coat!
He's here!
You can't tell anymore. Oh my gosh, they're killing the monks.
Weapons down! We are not fools.
You're kind of foolish.
We are not fools. We are not fools. We are not fools.
Man,
We are not fools.
I miss the clerics. They were a lot more competent than this.
And you've got incoming. Danny boy to the doctor. Danny boy to the doctor. Give him hell, Danny boy.
Danny boy. Oh my gosh, the Royal Air Force is here.
Shuttle ready for boarding. No.
I have a crew of 20. How do you expect to gain control of my ship?
The Centurion.
Ship is ours.
Yes, pirates! Oh my gosh. This is the greatest episode ever.
I want people to call you Colonel Runaway. I want children laughing outside your door because they've found the house of Colonel Runaway. And when people come to you and ask if trying to get to meet with the people I love is in any way a good idea.
Who's that? Who's there? You watch it because I am armed and really dangerous and
With whatever that is.
cross.
Yeah, like I don't know that.
Oh.
Or they took our baby away.
Well.
Now, Mrs. Williams, that is never, ever gonna happen.
Oh, that is amazing. Look how badass he is.
Oh God, I was gonna be cool. I wanted to be cool. Look at me.
You're okay.
Oh, it's alright, man.
Road with a baby. Definitely cool. Come here, you.
Oh.
You should call her Mummy, not Big Milk Thing.
Okay, what are you doing?
I speak baby.
No, you don't.
What?
I speak everything. Don't I, Melody Pond? No, it's not. It's cool.
Doctor?
I can produce magnificent quantities of lactic fluid.
She's not hungry, she's tired. Sorry, Melody, they're just not listening.
Yeah.
What's this? It's old. Really old. Doctor, do you have children?
He did.
No.
Have you ever had children?
Long
No,
time.
no, it's real. It's my hair.
Who slept in here?
Doctor, we need you in the main control room.
Oh, that's sad.
It's mine.
What is?
Cot. It's my cot. I slept in there.
Aw.
Now, I have a question, a simple one. Is Melody human?
Sorry? What? Of course she is. Completely human. What are you talking about?
Doc.
Scanning her since she was.
Specifically human plus a Time Lord.
Yeah.
They became what they did through prolonged exposure to the time vortex. The untempered schism.
Over billions of years, it didn't just happen.
Child had begun on the TARDIS in flight in the vortex.
No, impossible.
They banged on the TARDIS.
Sexy fish vampires. The first time they were on the TARDIS together in this version of reality was on their...
On their what?
Honeymoon.
On their wedding night.
Yeah. They would have banged. Oh no.
What do you think?
What is she?
Hope. Hope in this endless, bitter war.
What war?
What war?
Against who?
Against you, Doctor.
Well, you started it. Oh shit.
At all costs.
He's headless.
Get the child.
Oh shit, Rory. Ah, that's amazing. Wait a fucking second.
Wakey, wakey, key.
Oh, that's traumatic.
We ran. You and me. Didn't we run, Lorna?
It's a lucky guess that they ran.
How goes the day?
Hey, River.
Doctor. The word for healer and wise man throughout the universe. We get that word from you, you know. But if you carry on the way you are, what might that word come to mean?
Huh. Basically,
People
get your
of the
shit
Gamma
together.
Forests,
Who are you?
Yeah. What?
But you and I, we
yes.
How do I look? Doctor!
No! Where are you going? No!
What? I'm so lost. Help!
It's your daughter's name in the language of the forest.
I know my daughter's name.
Wait.
Except they don't have a word for pond. Because the only water in the forest is the river. The doctor will find your daughter.
River Song.
It's me. I'm Melody. I'm your daughter.
River Song instead of Melody Pond. The doctor will be back. In Let's Kill Hitler. Let's kill... Did they take a break? Did they take a break in the middle of the season? Well, you got me. You definitely got me on that one. Huh. So the doctor has been dating their daughter for years. That's a twist. Dang, and they got me because I thought River would be the girl, but no. Melody Pond River Song. Oh my fucking god. Now, the other thing, too, because I was kind of thinking, like, well, I guess, she's kind of got, a little... she's got a little, the color in her hair. I guess that could be from either Rory or Amy. And then I was like, wait a minute. The girl regenerated. Melody regenerated. So it doesn't matter if River doesn't look like her, like them. Because she regenerated. You guys. That could not have been planned since the creation of the character. When on earth did they think of that? Okay, at the very least they must have been planning that the whole season, but that could not have been planned, A, since season 4, B, since season 5. There's no friggin' way that they have been planning that this whole time. We've changed showrunners since then. There's no way they planned that. Are you kidding me? Also, oh, Doctor Who. That's a good cliffhanger. I like that, actually. Last time I was all distraught. This time my mind is just blown. Okay. Oh my gosh. River Song is the daughter of Amy and Rory. And she's part Time Lord. She's part Time Lord, which is why she regenerated. And part Time Lord because of the TARDIS, not because of the Doctor. I like that explanation. Thank God they didn't. Because even the Doctor was like, they didn't do anything. And we even got lore on the Time Lords. What regeneration is she on? Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. Wait, what regen is she on? We've only seen her regenerate once. We've only seen her regenerate once. And... but she died. We saw her die in the library. Is she on her last life? And has each one of those lives interacted with the Doctor? We still don't fully know how... Oh... We still don't fully know how she met the Doctor. But that's why she even said, like, this brilliant man drops out of the sky and knows everything about you. I mean, that means everything about her. Fuck everything. You guys. You guys. What the fuck? Oh. That could not have been planned further than season 6. I refuse to believe that they had planned that out any more than season 6. So she has known that this whole time. I mean, right? She has known that. Well, see, here's my next question. Are they going to raise this child? I don't know. Is it wise to raise a child on the TARDIS? It might not be. Well, that's the thing. It's like, with this whole child thing, it's like, they should probably retire soon. They should drop out of being companions soon. It's like, look, it was a stretch when they were just married. Now they have a kid. A part-time Lord kid. Who also is River Song, but... So all the times when River has been with Amy, or with Rory, she has been with her parents. But how long has she known that? Well, I mean, she must know. Although, then again, maybe if she never gets back to Amy and Rory, then she never... Maybe she doesn't remember them. Maybe she doesn't remember the Doctor, because the Doctor was talking to her, which, that's just weird. That's just weird. Oh, I speak baby, because I speak everything. It's like, okay, you weirdo. I just... Oh, Doctor Who. Oh, Doctor Who. Oh, friggin' Doctor Who. I don't know why I picked this up. It's my Merlin sword. Oh... Of all the cliffhangers they've left us on this season, this one is the best. It's not... I'm not distraught at this one. Like, I'm not sitting over there. I know I'm leaning back, but I feel like I deserve that. But I'm not over there. I'm not pacing around the room and punching crap. Like, no, this is like... That's a brilliant twist. Like... We have to admit that. It's a brilliant twist. But, man, so that must be weird for her, right? She's been hanging out with her parents from before she was born. They didn't know. The Doctor didn't know. That's a hell of a twist, man. That's a hell of a twist. River Song is Melody Pond. And see, we were all worried about, well, at least I was all worried about, oh, did the Doctor didn't, bang Amy, and it's like, oh, this is the Doctor's kid. It's like, no, he's been banging that kid. Grown up, regenerated. So they are going to be so pissed when they realize that that's the case. That the doctor has been dating their daughter, unbeknownst to him and them. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. I haven't used this as an actual mug in almost, well, months, like probably 6 months at least. I was going to say a year, but I haven't had this for a year. I got it last Christmas, so. You guys. Meanwhile, it's still traumatic that they lost the baby. It's still traumatic that they lost the baby and the baby was flesh. As a trick. You guys are funny. Oh, you guys are funny. Watch Doctor Who, they said. It's a whole lot of fun, they said. And it is a whole lot of fun, but oh my god, this season, man. Like, just damn, son. This fucking season, they went balls to the wall with this season. But you know what? I like that. I like that they tried something new this season, and it's definitely paying off. I love this. Now, the thing is, this is, the halfway mark, basically. This is the halfway mark. And even there, it said, the Doctor will be back in Let's Kill Hitler. So, does that mean that Amy and Rory are taking a break? Like, are we not going to get them for a few episodes? I thought we would lose Amy for longer than this, but no, it's like, oh, we got Amy back. We're good. Okay. This is just nuts. I need a minute to kind of breathe, and then we'll go into the discussion. But for you, that's just going to be like 1 second. Let me do that again. There we go. It ruins the cut, but whatever. Hold on. There we go. Alright, hello, we're back. Alright, just had to take care of something. Don't you worry about it. Let me get this product placement off of here. Oh, boy. Okay. Notes. Demon's Run. Badass place for a badass sounding name. Although, it's not exactly what you might think it is. Demons run when a good man goes to war. I like that it's kind of both. Like, it's kind of both a play on Rory being the good man that went to war, and the Doctor, the good man that went to war. I still don't entirely understand the motivation for eye patch lady. Did they give her a name in this episode? Okay. Madame Kovarian. Alright. Madame Kovarian. Alright, that's interesting. Man, we had a lot of fucking characters in this. Oh. So many things. So many things. Alright, so I still don't quite understand her motivation. Like, this is all to just destroy the Doctor. To end this war with the Doctor. You fucking started it, man. Like, and that's the thing, you know, even River's, like, giving him shit about this. Like, you know, the Doctor, if you keep going on this path, what does the name Doctor mean anymore? But this... I don't know, man. I feel like everything that he does is because someone else messes with him. It is a problem of someone messing with him. It's like, he would not be doing any of this if there weren't people messing with the universe or with time or anything. So yeah, I'm not quite on board with that. I like that the Doctor forced Rory to put on the Centurion outfit again. And the whole thing at the beginning when Amy was talking about, oh, there's a man coming for us. And all of the things that she said does apply technically to the Doctor until she gets to the last Centurion. So I do like that. Because at first it was tricking me. I was like... Because at first I was like, okay, she has to be talking about Rory. There's no way. Like, we're past that stuff. And then the whole thing of, you know, oh, he's hundreds of years old. He looks young, but he's really old and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, well, that is the Doctor. And then like 3 seconds later, I'm like, wait, that applies to Rory too. He's 2,000 years old. So. Oh. And there goes the rest of my drink. I think I'm going to fill this up, actually, and just drink out of it for the next episode. I'm recording the next episode right after this, actually. So, with the prequel, whatever that means. There's apparently a prequel to the next episode, so do I need to watch that in a separate video, maybe? That might be better, because I don't want that taking up my Doctor Who footage. Maybe I'll ask Discord about that before I record. Not the point. The point. Fucking Roman Centurion. I love when Rory gets serious. I love when the Doctor gets... I love when people get serious. Because it's such a change on this show. And, badass Rory with his fucking Centurion outfit. Which looked a little better. His last couple Centurion outfits haven't... Like, they just look like, okay, he's just there in a Centurion costume. But this one looked a lot better, I have to say. He looked a lot more badass in it. So, yeah. And then we had Melody Pond, which does go with the name Amelia, you know, because that was the whole thing with Amy. It's like, oh, you know, she used to just go by Amelia, but she thought that was way too fairy tale. So she started going by Amy, which the Doctor didn't like. He liked Amelia Pond. But now we have Melody Pond, which is definitely... It's an interesting name. And like she said, you know... And Rory was kind of saying, it's like, oh, Mrs. Williams, and oh, it's Melody Williams. It's like, yeah, but Rory, she hasn't taken your name, which is fine. That's totally great. You know, women, keep your name. It's good for you. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I had a point there. It just got lost in whatever the fuck my mouth was spewing. Sorry. Never mind. But yeah, Amy kept her name, which, good for her. So yeah, it's like, she's not Mrs. Williams, and it's like, I mean, technically, legally, I guess she should be Melody Williams, but yeah, it's like, that doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound like Melody Pond. Melody Pond, it sounds like a superhero. So yeah. Not the point. Last Centurion. I wrote that down. That was fun. He just stayed as a Centurion. That was cool. So yeah. You relax down there. Darby's in here now. The Headless Monks. What the fuck was with them? So we kind of built on the clerics from last season with the Weeping Angels. So I guess technically, is this like just a different regiment of clerics? I don't know. They were all within the faith and stuff like that, and then but they called on the Headless Monks who are not of the same faith, and they literally just are headless monks, which is fucking nuts. Ugh, and I can't even that little at the end of at the top of them, where their heads used to be. Fuck that. So yeah, the Headless Monks didn't do shit, by the way. It's like they had their swords, but I mean that's the thing. It's like they were building up this fight, and then it just cut back, and it's like, yeah, Rory kicked their asses. Like, yeah, okay, the Sontaran died. What was his name? Strax. Strax died, but fuck it. Yeah, Strax died, but for the most part they came out alright. And Rory came out alright too. He pretty much wrecked shop. So, well, I don't know. And then, the one headless monk, not headless monk though. I like that the doctor just got in there and then he just took them the fuck down. He assembled his army, the doctor's army, which consisted of pretty much everyone that owed him a debt. A Sontaran, Doria Maldovar, Danny Boy. I like that they brought in the Royal Air Force too. Henry and Toby Avery. Who else was there? Madame Vastra. Who the fuck is Madame Vastra? She is a Silurian, but was she... I mean, that's not one of the Silurians from the Hungry Earth, because that was in the future. That's in 2020. She was in 1888, so that must be from a different story or something. So yeah, I like this little, the Doctor's army basically. What the fuck were the Cybermen doing there, by the way? Were they just there? Did they just happen to get in the way? They just knew about Amy being held captive at Demon's Run? I guess that was it. Poor Cybermen. They didn't need to be in there. River's origins. So this was it. And she knew. That's why she couldn't be there until the end. That's nuts, man. It's nice that we're getting a lot more River Song. We got her at the end of the season. We got her at the end of season 5. We got her at the beginning of season 6. And now she's back again. And more in the plot than ever. Oi. The Doctor speaks baby. That's just fucking dumb. It's like it's funny. I like it. It's funny. I like it. But I mean, that's really fucking dumb, right? The fact that he can speak baby. It's like, babies don't speak. That's not how they work. It's like saying, so can the Doctor speak to animals too? If you can speak to a baby, you should be able to talk to an animal. Like, can the Doctor just go up to a dog and understand perfectly what he's saying? Except that shouldn't work. Dogs don't have a language. And if he speaks every language, what is the point of the TARDIS? The TARDIS is supposed to translate everything. But he speaks every language, I guess. So shouldn't the TARDIS translate what little baby Melody is saying? If she is saying something? Look, this was a funny joke, but I'm thinking about it too much. I think that's the problem. I think I'm just thinking about it too much. I need to stop doing that. There, all better. It's really fun to play around with this toy. It's a toy. That's the thing. This is like... I wonder how long it's been since I've really bought a toy. Like, this and the other sonic screwdriver, obviously. But... Oi. So yeah, the Doctor speaks baby. Funny, but opens up to a few logistical errors. But whatever. We'll just kind of move past that. Okay, the cradle. Oh, they kept calling it a cot? It's a cradle. Maybe that must be how they say it in Britain. I was gonna say England, but it's like, I guess Rory is English. I mean, it's firmly established that Amy is Scottish. So yeah. I don't know, man. But it is firmly established that she is Scottish. So... Alright, if you want my perfect honesty, I can't tell with their accents. I'm sure any of you watching could distinctly tell between accents. Well, that's the thing with in the first episode when the Doctor meets little Amelia and they're just talking and he's like, "Why can't you give me any decent food? You're Scottish, fry something." It's like, "Oh, is she? I guess." It's like, I couldn't tell. He could. Must be the accents. I mean, I guess we have the same thing in America. You can tell when someone's Southern. But I feel like... And I guess the more I watch it, the more I can tell differences. Like, I can spot... Like, I can tell the difference when someone is, like Gwen on Torture was like, okay, she's Welsh. Amy is Scottish. Okay, I got that part down. I think to an extent, I think I got Irish. But it's like... But... I almost feel like the accents are not as distinct as like American accents are, because I mean when you go to a fucking New York City, you go to fucking Long Island, and hey, I'm fucking walking here, you giant prick. Like, that's a very distinct accent compared to mine. I tend to think I have a neutral accent. I think I'll be honest, I am a Southern man, and I hate saying that because fuck the South. But whatever. But if you live in the South and you're watching this, sorry, not sorry. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure you're a decent person. But it doesn't matter. I'm sure you're a good person, and I'm sorry if I have offended you or the South. But fuck the South, specifically Texas. sorry, but if someone has a Southern accent, like, occasionally I do find myself, like, dipping into a Southern accent. It's very subtle, but occasionally... can I even fake a Southern accent? Well, howdy there, partner. I'm here from the South, in good old Dallas, Texas. That's the best I can do for a Southern accent. That's the best I can do for accents, but I bet I wonder if it's almost the same thing, like, if a British person, someone from the UK listens to someone from America, like, different accents from America, it's like, I bet it's hard for them. But I don't know, I feel like our accents are way too distinct, when you got people that are like, "Oh, howdy there, I'm from the South," or people like, "Hey, I'm from fucking New York." And then you got me, who just talks like a normal fucking person. Where are we going with this? How did I get here? What was I saying to, like, get off on this accent thing? I don't remember. I do not remember. Yep, it's Sprite. I do not remember how I got off on that. It was something about Amy and Rory. It was something about their accents and how, it's, distinctly confirmed that, Amy is Scottish. Anyway, the cradle. That's how I got off on it. Duh! Because I was like, oh, they called it like a cot. We call it a cradle in America. At least as far as I know, so... That's how I got off on that. Okay, I see. The cradle. The doctor just pulls a cradle out of nowhere. And they're like, oh man, this cradle's kind of old. And it's like, well, why would you have a cradle? Oh shit, dogs are barking outside. Don't listen to them. You go back to sleep. Fuck, they are loud though. Stay. You don't hear anything. I'm gonna keep talking. So he brings out this cradle. It looks pretty old. And they're like, wait, do you have a kid? He's like, no. Have you had kids? And so he does end up saying that was his, which is actually kind of cool. That was his cradle, actually. Although, I mean, yeah, if he had that cradle, if he still had his cradle, which, fuck, no one has their own cradle. I don't have mine. I doubt my parents still have mine. I'm pretty sure once I got old enough and they were like, yeah, no more kids after him, I'm pretty sure they ditched all that shit. I mean, shit, okay, honesty, there is a 7-year difference between my brother and me. They got rid of all his shit before I was born, because they didn't think I was coming. 7 years is a long time. So I doubt they have my cradle, but yeah, he has his cradle, which is actually, that's pretty cool. So I would imagine that he used his cradle for his kids. Because see, I just want more. Just tell me more about your family, for God's sake. Like, that would have been I don't know. Like, yes, it's a cool moment that it's like, oh, this is his cradle. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It would have related them a bit more, probably. That was like, oh, yeah, he is a father. Hey, if you ever need parenting advice, don't go to him. But, I mean, he's there. He is a father. He was a father, at least. And a grandfather. So, it's always funny when, like, works of fiction have these characters that look young. Like, the Doctor looks young. Obviously, he is older. But he does look young. But he is also a grandparent. Like, however, 27-year-old Matt Smith is playing a character who had a granddaughter. I always think of, like, in Dragon Ball, like, Goku is a grandfather, and dude's only in his 40s, and he doesn't look like it. But I don't know, it's just always funny because you generally equate being a grandparent to being elderly, but that just ain't the case for some people. Like the Doctor. Doctor still got his youth about him. So yeah, the whole cradle thing. It was still cool. I would bet you that he did, if he kept his own cradle, he probably used it for his children too. It also makes me wonder, when did he have his kids? If at 200 he went out with the TARDIS, if he was 200 years old when he went out with the TARDIS, did he already have his kids? Did he just abandon his wife to go out and then eventually picked up his granddaughter? See, I want that fucking lore. I want to know that stuff. They'll never tell me. Oh well. Okay, exposure to the time vortex. So that is how the Time Lords were created. Over billions of years of exposure to the time vortex, that is how they became biologically Time Lord. and that is how they are able to regenerate. Fucking awesome. So, if you are conceived within the TARDIS, you could also be part Time Lord. And the first time that the two of them were legitimately on the TARDIS... the first time they were legitimately on the TARDIS was on their wedding night, when I have no doubt that they fucking banged. They fucking fucked. They banged on the TARDIS. And Amy got pregnant. And being so close to the time vortex, the baby was born with a time head, technically. Yeah, and this is what she was worried about. And I like Madame Vastra calling him out on it. It's like, oh, of course you wouldn't, listen to the instincts of a mother. So that's good, because I was so worried they were gonna go, because we had this dumb love triangle in season 5. I was so worried they were gonna be like, oh, well, it's actually the Doctor's child. But no, they didn't do that, thank God. Okay, it was just the time vortex. That works. God, we need to wrap this up. We've been going for over an hour and a half. Flesh. The baby was flesh, god damn it. Fucking, The baby was flesh this whole time. Fool me twice. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Fuck you. Fuck you, eye patch lady. Don't fuck with the Doctor. Don't start nothing. There won't be nothing. That's what the Doctor needs to fucking yell at these people. The trap. The trap. And then River. River is the daughter of Amy Pond and Rory Williams regenerated, because she was conceived within the TARDIS, and she is also the Doctor's girlfriend. That's funny. See, I was confused for a second. I was like, they're not implying that she's his mother. And I was like, no. He's way too happy about this. And then I thought, are they implying that she is him? I was like, no, that doesn't make sense either. That'd be funny, though, if the Doctor has been banging himself this whole time. Well, dating. We don't know if they've banged yet. It might be weird now that we know. But River Song is Melody Pond, because they don't have, in that language, they don't have a word for pond, but they do have river, and they don't have melody, they have song. And you swap those around and you get River Song instead of Melody Pond. Wow, Doctor Who. Y'all are fucking ambitious. And next time, we're killing Hitler for some reason. I mean, shit, he did it. He kind of covered that himself. Why are we killing Hitler next? I don't get that. We're supposed to save the baby. Is the Doctor going to be on his own for a while? Well, now we need to go save my beautiful girl's girl, who grows up into a. I mean, we don't need to tap dance around it. She is hot. And the Doctor thinks that too. Fucking Doctor. Which I guess she does. This is weird. Fucking Doctor Who. Doctor Who with your twisty turns. Alright, next time on Doctor Who, I guess we're fucking killing Hitler, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, with all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys then. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Doctor Who reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.